everybody. Today we have with us Aryan Panchal. He hails from Gujarat, precisely Ahmedabad, and he is an international finalist in the Asian Age Group that was held in Bangalore last year. So, hello, Aryan.
Hello, how are you doing, Atintya?
I'm doing great. What about you?
I'm doing fine. This tough times.
It's really difficult to actually cross this and pass this time very effectively.
And
Like very hard. Uh,
it's
so,
been too.
uh, yeah. So as you are a butterflyer and especially a 200 flyer, so I would be like having more insights about butterfly, especially how like you go about your events and more insights into the strokes and how to rectify any major mistakes in the stroke. So my first question to you would be like you swim the 200 fly as you said. So how do you keep the pace throughout the 4 laps that you swim? Like we swim in LCM, like long course meter. So how do you keep your pace all throughout the event?
It's like maintaining the same pace in all 4 laps. Like you don't have to go too fast in the first laps and you all drain out in the last lap or anything. You like maintain a gap of 1 or 2 seconds in every lap. For example, if I go 29 in first lap, then I have to maintain 30, 31 in every lap to at least on an average get a timing like 2:4, 2:5. So it's nothing too complicated about it, but it really based upon your endurance. So you have to have a really strong endurance for that.
So like many people say that you have to like save some of your energy for the last 25 to give an all out or a like good finish, what we call burst out finish. So how to like inculcate that thing in your like event, because as you are swimming a 200 fly, you are like drained in the almost third 50. You are like
Yeah.
you have almost nothing left inside you. So how like do you manage your last 50 and especially the last 25 when you have to like really have a good strong finish?
It's totally based mentally. So everyone, every international swimmer, every Olympian is finds 200 fly really tough. So it's like you you either go first lap really fast or maintain your pace, and everyone is going to die in the fourth lap. So it's totally based on mental strength. So I just feel like I just want to finish this event right now and finish fast. So I just push in the wall.
Okay,
It's
okay. That's cool.
a totally
So like
individual thing. How you want to manage the finish? Like you want to go fast first and then maintain the pace, or like build up gradually the speed, gradually building the speed, and you finish fast.
okay.
It's based on individual strategy.
So as you said that you specialize in the 200 butterfly, which is considered among one of the mid distance events. So how do you have a certain training specifically for the 200 fly, or do you follow a pattern which actually enhances your 200 fly techniques?
Yeah, so 200 fly is mostly a technique based stroke, not a strength based. If you look it into deeply, so you need to first improve your technique. Like you can't have much speed when you don't have proper posture or technique. You have to move your hands properly. If you move in too inside, then all the pull is going to go in vain. So to perfect your posture, and then you can improve your endurance and speed. So there is nothing specific about the training. I just swim a lot of 200s in. My coach gives a lot of 200s to me to swim. So that way I build up some experience with my strokes and try little new strategies. Like I try everything, like combine everything. Go for fast first 50 or maintain a pace. That's the main thing in the butterfly. Going to butterfly.
So I guess like race pace sets are very effective for 200 fly.
Yeah, for building experience, they are very effective. You
Okay,
get the
so
feel
like,
of what you feel the race in the last 25, like you are almost going to die.
yeah, that's very common. I have also experienced it on a personal front. So like in on my behalf, I think like 200 flight drains a lot of energy. So how do you compensate the draining of energy? Like, do you have a certain diet or like eat extra to compensate and replace the amount of energy drained? So how do you cope up with that issue?
So, like in the training, I instantly drink a lot of water and juice after I finish an LT or like a main set of 200 butterfly. And after the workout, I eat a lot of protein. That is the only thing which helps. Like protein is the muscle regainer. All the
Okay.
muscle which is broke down in the 200 fly will regain quickly with protein. So not a specific diet, it's just a simple concept, like you eat carbohydrates for energy refueling and protein for muscle rebuilding, recovery.
Yeah, yeah. So, like, but unfortunately, I guess, like the younger swimmers or the younger people cannot like should not take protein start taking in protein early for their recovery. So, what do you recommend them for like regaining energy or like replacing protein?
Yes, it's yes, you're true that young swimmers or young people should not take the supplements like protein because it's not necessary. You can also have protein like in pulses, dal, everything like desi food you can have. Or if you eat non-veg, then you can have protein in eggs and chicken and all that thing. So,
Okay.
there are a lot of substitutes for the supplements you take. Like if you are putting in lot of efforts and extra amount of effort, like you are training in gym and all that, then it is recommended that you can have protein powder and all that stuff because it's needed then because the food you eat does not contain enough protein to refuel. That's
Yeah.
why they recommend protein after like age of 15, 16 because that's when muscles really grow and develop in the human body.
So since you are a butterfly and like you have experienced so many events and you have been swimming such for such a long time, so I believe that you might have come across the like various drastic changes over the past. Like butterfly has evolved from a very different kind of stroke, and now that we have a simplified version of it. So what are the
Yeah.
changes that you have come across, and what are the changes that you like changed in your stroke, and what are your views, and like can you give a brief about it?
Butterflies, like you can say, when I started. So let me tell you, this is really interesting story. I did not start off as a butterflyer. Um, when I started swimming, learning in the school, I was like just as an interest. I didn't see through the whole career thing that time. So I was like trying everything. So when my first competition was there, I was like in 2012. I was 8 years old and it was my first open championship. Like I took IM and 50 meters events in every stroke. So I started off as an IMer. Then my main stroke became breaststroke. I started off as a breaststroker. Then I didn't feel like good in that, so I did backstroke, and I started backstroke and butterfly together. Like they were my two main strokes. So then I really like butterfly, and that's for a very silly reason. It just looks good for me.
Hmm.
Just looks like
So you
a
like
curious
had a,
stroke. Yeah,
so like you had a hit and trial method of like
yeah,
selecting your.
yes, exactly.
Okay, that's
It's
cool.
like I watched Michael
Yeah.
Phelps video swimming butterfly, and I like the stroke very much because it looks cool. So I took butterfly as my main stroke.
Okay. So I don't know whether you have like watched Mark Spitz swimming, and
Yes.
then like we have Michael Phelps coming up with his extraordinary stroke. So there are like quite a lot of changes when we see Mark Spitz swimming his butterfly and Michael Phelps swimming his butterfly. So can you like have a short like what are the changes that have evolved over the years?
It's like Mark Spitz used to swim butterfly, and he was like coming right out of the water till his stomach, and he was pulling really hard under the water, like down and back. But it was more like down, so he can have much more speed outside the water, so he can pull faster inside and have fast rotation. But in if you look in Michael Phelps butterfly, it's really more dynamic and really easy to swim that way because you don't suffer much resistance. Like he comes till here to the chin in
Yeah.
water surface. It's easier to avoid resistance.
So as you said that you are a butterfly, and I believe that you have taken part in all the three different butterfly events, the 50, 100, and 200 fly. So all the three events require a different approach. So how do you summarize them and how do you train accordingly?
So if you see 50 butterfly, you totally rely on muscle strength, and if you look into 200 butterfly, you totally the event is totally based on the muscle endurance. So you need to plan accordingly. That 200 butterfly demands a lot of strategy and all that, and 50 butterfly is just all out, just one lap of swim and you are done. So, and if you look into 100 butterfly, it's the mix of both. Like you have to blend in the strength and endurance both, because there is a turn and you have to swim underwater fast, and that's really that's really lot of anaerobic uh,
Yeah.
efforts in it, right? So that at that time you really your endurance come in really handy, and during the finishing the strength is really helpful for you in 100 butterfly. In 200 butterfly it's like you are in the last lap and you're almost dead, but your endurance is what keeps you going. And 50 butterfly is just pure strength.
So my last question to you, like, what is your next goal or the next season's plan that you are aiming for, and how do you how are you preparing yourself for for your goal?
So as soon as this lockdown period stops, I'm totally going to prepare myself for 2024 Olympics. I'm really looking forward to get a participation in it, and my long term goal is like just win a medal into 2028 Olympics. I just want it.
That's great.
That's my main goal for right now.
We'll have one of the finest swimmers winning a first gold in
I will
swimming.
win the country.
That will really make the swimming fraternity proud, and I hope you all the best for you all the future endeavors.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us, and I
Thank
had a
you so much.
lovely. And I hope all the young butterflies, aspiring butterflies, will have so much insights into the strokes and the different events under it, and will really help them and work harder towards their goal. So thank you.